pulls it back, and I was like, you did not just do that. And he had done that, exactly that. So then I'm like, welcome back to my channel, my loves, my beauties. I hope that you are all enjoying your holidays and staying safe throughout this hard times. So today's video is a little bit different. I will be doing a story time. I will be doing a story time because it was highly requested on my Instagram. I actually did a poll to see if you guys wanted to see a Q&A or story time, and I did other polls as well. However, there was a high percentage for the story time and there was a percentage for the Q&A, but I will go ahead and do the story time since it had more of a highers. I highly appreciate all the support you guys are really giving me here on this platform, on Instagram, and through all of my social medias. I highly appreciate the support. I feel like I've never really said it in any of my videos that I highly appreciate the support from all of you. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, sharing my videos. And it actually has to do with me when I was growing up. I believe I was about 5, I would say, or 6 years old. I think it was 5 or 6. So it was actually, the reason why I thought about this story was because this happened around the holidays. It happened, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know though. It can be that it happened before. Did it happen before that? No, because there was fireworks that, for sale. So I believe it happened around the holidays. So anyways, let me see if I can remember specifically all the details that I have for this story. Let me see. Okay, it all started, I lived like an uphill street, because it was like in the hills, but like, so my house was like on the hill going up. So I had a neighbor, right? He was my neighbor, good friends, and I believe he came to my house, or we were playing. Yeah, we were playing, and he asked me if I wanted to go get some fireworks to the store on the hill. So pretty much we were going down the hill, and we went to the store to get the fireworks he was trying to get. Okay, so he's like, let's go to the store, let's go get some fireworks, you know, some little actually, let me go, what are these called? Because I'm actually not sure. I don't know what they're called. Let me see. Throwdowns, poppers, poppies, pop-its, snappers, snapdragons, whip and pops. Okay, well, apparently there's a lot of like names for it, which I didn't know. So they're like snappers, basically. They're like little white balls. Okay, they're more like kids' fireworks. Okay, well, there was a holiday going on, so I don't remember playing outside. He came to my house. Keep in mind, this was when I was about 5, 6 at the most. 5 or 6 at the most. And he told me, hey, let's go to the store, let's go grab some fireworks so we can, you know, play with more fireworks. So I was like, okay, let's go, you know. It's just, I remember It was me, him, and two other friends. No, it was just me and him actually. So he told me, hey, let's go to the store, let's go grab some fireworks before it's midnight. And I'm like, okay, let's go. So we went. He grabbed his fireworks, and I am not right. I'm over here thinking, we're gonna play with us as I want to light up some fireworks. So I thought about some those I don't know what they're called, but those sticks with that you light them up and they become like stars. If they're called star sticks or whatever, or stick stars, whatever. It's like, let me grab some of that, or some snappers, which are so. I decided to get some snappers. So I got some snappers, and I got some those sticks. I got some of those. He got his stuff. Whatever. So we exit the store. So we get out of the store. Then we made a right. And then when you make a right, that's when the uphill starts going up towards our houses. And he was my next door neighbor. So like, he lived right next to me. His name's David, by the way. Maybe he happens to come across the video. I don't know. It's a small world sometimes. But I was in this house. He lived right in the next house, up in the hill. So we exit the store, right? So here's the store. We exit, right? So we're coming out of the store and we're walking. We're both talking, whatnot. Okay. And the other way around, but it's actually the other way around. So it was like, I'm gonna start running. I told a little boy, right, my friend. I had the snappers on my hand because I believe that in the end all I purchased was snaps and maybe those little stars, but I'm not sure if I did. However, I do clearly remember that the snappers were on my hands, and to be specific, they were on my right hand. So I had them right here because they sell them like in a little bag, and the bag has like maybe like about like 2 to 3 bags. I'm not sure, but I bought 2 to 3 bags. Okay, so I had them in my hand in a bag and he started. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the exact details of the story. It's like so present in my mind, but I can't remember the exact details as of right now. Figure it out if so. I believe it was okay, I remember. So what I did is I started running a little bit, and I told them I'm gonna leave you behind. So I started running and here. So we got out of the store, and maybe like just maybe 1 minute at the most. So the store was right here, right? So we walked a little bit towards this side, and right here, right, not too far from the store, right here, it's where I told them, I'm gonna leave you behind. I'm gonna run because it's dark. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna leave you behind so they could spook you out. So then, when I said that, what he did, he pulled my hair. I've always had long hair, right? So that hair, but I had it in a braid because my dad would always make me wear a braid for my hair. And he's like, no, you're not. So then I was running, and he starts to run after me. As I start running, he starts to run after me, right? This is me, and this is him. So we start running like that, and then he like catches up to me, and he grabs my braid, and he pulls it. Okay, holds it back. My head goes back, and I'm just like, it's like, you did not just do that. And he had done that, exactly that. So then I'm like, you just pull my braid, okay? You don't do that. The danger button. And guess what happens next? Let me know in the comments below if you guys took a guess before I actually say it. No cheating. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think I did next. The point is that I am back. So, can you all take a guess before? Comment below your guess of what I did next. I want to know what you all think. So, here it comes next. So he pulls my braid. I tell him, okay, I'm gonna leave you behind so they could spook you out. I'm out. Because I wasn't scared. I'm scared. So I was like, I'm gonna leave you behind so they could spook you out. He's like, no, you're not. He's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. And he starts like running behind me. And then he pulls my hair. And I'm like, keep in mind, I got the snappers in my hand. There's like maybe 10 of them. And I'm like, don't you pull my hair. The bag of snappers was on my right hand. I turn around. Honestly, I didn't even think about where it was gonna land. I just thought about like, don't you pull my hair. Was it that way? What was the deal? It was that way. So I turn around and guess what happens next? Please take a guess. I got so infuriated. I was so furious. So without thinking about it, neither where I was gonna hit, neither what was gonna happen. I was a kid. I was a little girl. I was only like 6 at the most, maybe 5 to 6, no more than that. You don't think about anything. You just think about like getting back to someone, or you just think about how someone did something to you. But like, you're a little girl, so you don't process things the way an adult would. So you don't process the things the way an adult would. It's quite different. So without thinking about it, in my anger, and I was so furious, I turned around. I don't know how. I think it was to the left. Oh no, it was to the right. I turned around and I go like, I smack him. Boom. And I smacked him right on the side of the head. Right here. So I went, boom. And then all you hear next is like, which is the fireworks, right? Like the fireworks, like the snappers going off, like as soon as I smacked him, they went like, and he starts crying. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like a story I'll never forget, and it's so funny because all the like snappers started exploding in his head, and I was like, oh my god, what did I do? I was like, oh my god, what did I just do? And then he starts crying, and then there's smoke coming out of the side of his head. If you ever come across this video, I'm so sorry, but it was your fault too for pulling my hair. So I'm like, so I go boom right on the side of his head right? He starts crying and crying and crying, and he starts running up the hill, around the corner and up the hill towards his house. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm in so much trouble now. I was thinking, oh my god, I burned his head. There was smoke coming out of his hair. Like, did I burn him? But that's what he gets for pulling my hair. That's what I thought, you know, like, well, that's what he gets for pulling my hair. Okay, and I'm gonna tell my dad that that's what happened. I was trying to defend myself. Next thing you know, he goes home, running, crying. There's smoke coming out on the side of his head. Because it's not his entire head. It's just the side right here where I like went psh, and I smashed them. So all the snappers popped. So it burned them. And then I'm like, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like, ooh, there's just no way because he's my next door neighbor. So I'm like, okay. Alright. I go home. And I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, never mind. I didn't even say anything before he started knocking on the door. I was like, Dad, I don't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. It was just trying to defend myself. He pulled my hair. He pulled my hair and I did that. I know it was not okay, but that's what happened. I did it without thinking. Obviously, you're a little girl. What can a little girl think about having snappers on my head, popping into someone's head? Like, what can a little girl think about that? You know what I mean? So then, the parents went to my mom's and dad's house. They knocked on the door. Like, oh, we want to speak to you. Look what happened to our son. They basically have gone to do a haircut on him and shaved his entire head off. And all you could see was like the burn right here. Oh my god. And they're like, well, you know, this is not okay. Talking to my dad, telling him that it was not okay. About that it was not okay what I did, that I shouldn't be burning kids on the head with snappers or whatever, with fireworks, and blah 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 blah. But my dad was the type to give me the benefit of the doubt because I wasn't a bad girl, you know. I was actually a good little girl. So he asked me, he's like, why, what happened? And I was like, well, he pulled my hair. You know, he pulled my hair and I don't like that, you know. It's a boy and you're pulling my hair. Like, you know, like I said, since I was a little girl, like I've never been a fearful person. I'm gonna get back to him, you know, in my thinking as a little girl. And I told my dad that, and I told my dad, and he's like, okay, he's like, you need to be careful. You can't be burning people's head. And they had to go do a haircut on this little guy because he burned his part of his head, dude. Luckily, it was not major injuries, but you need to be careful. Don't do that again. I didn't get in big trouble, but he did talk to me and he told me, hey, you know, you can't be doing these things. Yeah, so that's where it ended. After that, we still continue to be friends, but it was a very funny story. And basically all those snappers like popped in his head right here. So I'm sure to this day he might still have a scar, because I do. Actually I do. It's right here. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but it's basically like between my middle finger and my ring finger, right here. There's like a little dark circle, and I'm trying to zoom it. There's a dark circle right here, but it was basically when I smacked them with the snappers, it burned me too, you know. It didn't just burn him, it burned me too. So what happened is, like, I had a whole burn from my middle finger, from my ring finger, towards like the middle right here. So it was like a whole little like bubble full of water from the burn. It hurt. I'm sure his head hurt a lot more than my hand, but it was burning. I remember it popped and it was just water. And it's nasty. Ew. Ew, I know. But till this day, I have a scar. It's a very small scar. You don't notice it unless I tell you the story behind it, which I am right now. So it's a scar that I think I most likely will have for life. I mean, I can't take it off, right? But it does remind me of a time I was real bad, and I mean, not by choice, but he pulled my hair. So I was just trying to defend myself. So me trying to defend myself, I got a scar. So that is my story. I hope that you all enjoyed my story, and let me know what you all think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys have experienced anything similar down below. Have you guys burned someone? Have you guys gotten in trouble for doing something you weren't supposed to at that age? What were you doing at 6 years old? You know, or 5? I want to know. Comment below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video if you enjoy this story time. Like I said, it was highly requested on my Instagram, so here it goes to all of you. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. My loves and my beauties.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.